Hi everyone, it's Amanda with Americana Gardens, and today I am going to give you the 4th video tour of April. It's the last week of April. It's actually, the recording date is April 30th. It's the last day in April. So I do a garden tour every week, and let me tell you something. The scent that I got from these lilacs right now are stunning. It is just so nostalgic. I love like the older school lilacs that have the scent to them. It's amazing. Anyway, it is raining, so I'm doing this tour in the rain. You hear just the scent of the lilacs. Oh, they are so precious. And I love that color right next to this reddened Japanese maple. It's a very beautiful tree. It's newly planted. So let's just walk around and see what we got here. This was a viburnum bush. The blooms have just expired, but the scent to it is just amazing. Some wonderful phlox right there. And I got tons of phlox going down there, and we will do that in a moment. We will look at that area, but let's just finish this. Some wonderful lamium here. And we got some irises. They're all budded. They're getting those buds on them, so they're going to be blooming shortly. Yeah, I see the white heads coming up. Those will be bee blooms. Got some phlox under here. Some ground cover with the brunnera. And then this is called a Scotch broom, and this will be blooming probably the next video tour that I do will have this blooming. And I got a few of these around the yard. And I got some lovely little azaleas here. They kind of match the color of the lilacs. These lilacs are super, super old. I'm talking they have to be at least 40 years old. No, 50. I think they're just running their lifespan right now, or running towards the end of their lifespan. As you can see, like I tried to train it up to be like a standard, and what I mean by that is that there's no leaves or branches on the bottoms of the stems, and then the canopy is just strictly on the very top. But see, this one didn't even produce. This branch right here didn't even like produce anything, and honestly I think a lot of these branches that are here now are actually suckers from the original one. So yeah, that's how old it is. But I mean, it's so hard to, I mean, they get weighted down with the rain and stuff, but oh, that's just a beautiful, beautiful cluster right there. Beautiful. That might be my thumbnail. Some more rose bush. I got another azalea here. It matches the color of the lilacs. I got some brunneras. Let me see here. That big bold foliage right there, that's brunnera. They have these little forget-me-not blooms on it. Some more Scotch broom. And again, next week, these will be probably in bloom. Some evergreens and some 9-bark. Oh, this has to be one of my favorite bushes ever, this 9-bark. The blooms on it that comes out is just amazing. And I love the dark foliage. So we got some daisies planted under there, some lamb's ear, and oh, look at how well my lavender is doing. I love this. My lavender is doing wonderful. I just pruned it like a few weeks ago. I have really great success with buying lavender from my local lavender farm. It's called Hope Hill Lavender Farm, and like they just do so well in my area. I can plant them and they continuously come back. I buy lavender from the big box stores. Nope. It just doesn't work. I got my little bunny, my little bunny statue in the previous bird bath, but is now a succulent. holder, and that's fine. But this is what I mean by having the rain on some of these plants. Look at how it is on the sedum here. I just love it. It's so... makes me want to just walk around with a cup of hot cocoa. But yeah, some wonderful little daisies there. They're a perennial. Let me see if I could get a little closer. Yeah, those are so bright and so cheerful. Right around here is the other side of the driveway garden. Some more lamb's ear. Got some hollies. I got some wonderful, brightly colored tulips in here. The yellow tulips. And some blue phlox blooming. I'm going to have to move these tulips away from this bush here because the color it just blends in too much with the brush. But that's okay, because sometimes I forget like where I plant bulbs and then I plant other stuff. You know how it is. This bush right here will be blooming too. That'll be the coming week or so. Some wonderful darker foliage tulips and phlox in the background. actually going to be it for the garden tour. It is raining. I am actually wet now. My feet are wet and it's getting cold. So I'm just going to wrap it up. And again, I do garden tours every week, so if that's something that you want to check out, subscribe. I also do houseplants too, and I do a monthly grand tour of that. But I also been to some plant fests, which I'm going to be releasing some videos of that too. And so yeah, if you want more planty content in your feed, hit subscribe.